case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
The Supreme Court debated over the constitutionality of a death sentence after an important case in 1988, Lowenfield v. Phelps. A convict from Louisiana who had been sentenced to death argued his case, stating that the court had aggressively forced the jury to impose the death sentence, violating the Eighth Amendment in the process. Amid the complexities of the court's process, the defense counsel did not object to the additional instructions given by the court to aid in reaching a verdict. At the crux of this case was the question of the constitutionality of Louisiana's capital punishment scheme. The scheme insists that certain criteria are met before a death sentence can be imposed. It narrows the categories of death-eligible individuals and allows for mitigating circumstances. Being mindful of this principle, the jury was then given additional instructions to consider the views of others while trying to reach a verdict. If it was impossible to reach a unanimous decision, the court explained that they were to impose a life sentence instead. A judgment finally emerged from the Supreme Court under the leadership of Chief Justice Rehnquist, who dismissed the petitioner's allegations as baseless. Referencing the facts at hand, the court realized that the petitioner, guilty of multiple murders, was rightfully sentenced under the guidelines of the state's capital punishment scheme. Despite the potential for coercion, they resolved that no constitutional rights were violated in the case. This ruling, while definitive, was clarified to be applicable only to the specific facts of this case. Thus, in the battle of constitutionality versus coaxing, the constitutionality of Louisiana's capital punishment scheme stood solid, and the Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit's decision was emphatically upheld.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.